What's up, guys? Craig Mack here, Liberty Bell Beekeepers. Just wanted to kind of show you what goes on here when it rains. As you know, I got my rain collection system split off my roof vent, or my roof drain rather, and most of the water now goes into the main drain. But I wanted to just show you how this looks outside. Get my umbrella. So my place, as you know, is, or might not know, is surrounded by cinder block with another shop to my left, train tracks to my right, and a retaining wall, all cinder block. And as you can see, this whole backyard starts to fill up. I do have a sump pump back here. I got this 3/4 job that really throws off some water, boy. I mean, it's throwing water out of here, and this has been running for literally probably about 5 minutes. You can probably see the water rushing into the drain. I mean, it's cooking. So my issue is as you know, it's surrounded by cinder block all the way around, and this thing pulls up, and I'm throwing the water now over into not my property. But what ends up happening is it runs right back down to this retaining wall and seeps through and comes back into my area. So trying to convince the neighbor next door to let me throw it over that way and reroute it so that it goes down the floodplain. It'll drain out into the street and down into the river from over there, but here it's just doing nothing but kind of recycling and making my pump work harder. Although this thing is a workhorse, and it'll pump something like, I forget what the numbers are, something like 1,500 gallons up 10 feet per hour. It's a good pump. I got it roped off because when it turns on, it throws the pump out, or really shakes the pipe, and it ends up disconnecting a few times, so I have to hold it into place. But this is the water issues that I deal with, especially with these heavy storms that kind of come on out of nowhere and throw a lot of rain. You can see the stream coming out of it. Slow down a little bit, but I think the heavier stuff's coming at us in the next 20 or 30 minutes, so this pump's going to be working tonight. You see the whole thing has just got about, most of it gets about 1 inch of water behind the bee deck, behind the container. That just always holds water. That's why I have partially part of the reason I have the mosquitoes that I have. And although it's miserable out, it's wonderful for the plants. Got all these flowers starting to pop now, which is good. It'll help the bees out a little bit. Although the dearth is coming, that's when the resources kind of start to dry up, the pollen and the nectar, as we get into July and August. And then it gets to be a bit vicious in the bee world, but we're going to see what that's all about real soon. So I just figured I'd give you guys a look and show you the worries that I deal with sometimes here. Although the bees are safe, I do have to worry about the shop, because whether or not you can see, it goes down and in, and I had almost a year to this day 4 inches of water across the whole shop. So I'm really always very vigilant as to what goes on with water back here. I got my barrier, you can't really see, that's holding up pretty good, pressure treated down. I'm going to seal that up again once I dry out a couple of days. And then my rain collection system and my discharge, which is still pushing water. These heavy rains, it really doesn't matter. I just kind of delayed it, but as you can see, it's running right back down and into the backyard here. That's why that pump upgrade was so crucial, and the sill upgrade on the doors. which I still have to do more too. So I like to keep an eye on this and make sure everything's doing okay. That way I'm not dealing with a bunch of water in the shop again. So fortunately the rain should be out of here tonight and back to business tomorrow for Flag Day. And there goes my umbrella. Good thing they're only $5. Alright guys, thanks. See ya.